On this Veterans Day, a facility that's helped provide training for thousands of area servicemen and women may be closing. Part of a defense bill in Washington, D.C. could close the Naval Reserve Center in Moon Township.
Yeah, this bill says that center and more than 100 others across the country no longer meet the Navy's needs. In an exclusive interview with a local congressman, Chris Hoffman found out the bill allegedly could backfire.
According to Congressman Chris DeLuzio, one of the fears if you close these Navy Reserve centers is people could have to travel further away to do training, and then when it's time to re-enlist, they may not want to do it anymore. The Navy Reserve Center for Pittsburgh is near the 9/11th Airlift Wing. In a bipartisan letter, Congressman DeLuzio says the closing of more than 100 of these centers in the National Defense Authorization Act will add more administration work to the reservists.
It's important that cities and regions like ours have these reserve centers so that people can keep their ties to the fleet if we need to mobilize them for active duty service.
Retired Navy Captain Byron King says if you put more of the burden on the reservists themselves, that could push them out of serving their country. Other services like orders, medical readiness, and security clearances could become more open to mistakes.
At the end of their enlistment, they're going to say, "Oh, God, this has been a pain in the neck. I'm out of here." You know, they're not going to renew.
As the current administration pushes for tighter budgets, proponents of closing the facilities say they are antiquated, wasteful, and ineffective. The report that went along with the bill says they also decreased mobilization readiness.
Let's streamline operations. If there are places we can make them better, save a few bucks that was important for the public, let's do that. I think closing them would be foolish and end up costing us more.
Beyond just reservists, former center commanding officers say they also serve veterans with their needs.
Not only for our drilling reservists, our retirees use the Reserve Center to get ID cards, get questions answered. Who do I go to for TRICARE? Who do I go to about this? Am I eligible for that?
The House version of this spending bill did not call for this cut. We have reached out to Republican members of our congressional delegation on the matter. Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.